Have you ever tried to create things using Lego bricks? Well, when I was about 6 years old, I received as a Christmas present a box with bricks. I was really excited about this gift because I thought that I was gonna be able to create a lot of things using these Lego bricks. But what happened? I opened the box and I found inside the box a sheet with instructions. These instructions were supposed to help me to create things, but it doesn't happen. It didn't happen. I got frustrated at the beginning because I couldn't create any of the figures that were in the instructions. So what did I do? I started to create things from the knowledge that I had at that time. The first thing that I created was a house, a really small house. Then I created a car. After that, I made a building and a robot. And finally, I developed the skill to create the things that I was supposed to create following the instructions. So, we all have the capacity to be creative and to get ideas, to solve problems or to create things. I have taken some art and design classes. In addition, I have some experience in web design and also in graphic design. And I've been learning from a book called How to Get Ideas, written by Jack Foster. So tonight, I would like to talk to you about the fact that creativity comes from all the elements. There are some theories about being creative and about getting ideas. Some people say that it is a gift. Other people state that creativity is something that comes with us since our birth. And other people say that it is just for the chosen ones. I will talk during this night about three main topics. The origin of ideas, how to get ideas, and creativity. Let's start with the main point number one, the origin of ideas. Steve Johnson, in a talk given in 2010, said, "We take ideas from another people, from people we have learned from people we run into in the coffee shop, and we stitch them together into new forms and we create something new." I have here some examples that I would like to share with you about this thing that means getting ideas. For example, I am sure that when you were at the school, you were assigned to work in groups to do a specific task or assignment. It was better if you, with your companion, shared your ideas to put all them together and to get a better idea to fulfill the requirements of your assignment. In the same way, people at their jobs used to meet together. For example, if you belong to a selling staff, you have a selling staff meeting and you share your ideas with your co-workers, and I'm sure that you're gonna get a better idea, putting all the ideas together to increase the sales of the month, for example. Something that happens also in families is that parents used to talk one another to share their ideas about what and how to teach their children at home. And I'm sure that if they work together, they are gonna be a better work teaching their children at home. Ideas are in the back of people's mind. This is something really important. And Webb Young said, an idea is nothing more nor less than a new combination of old elements. For example, in ancient times, somebody put together wood and fire, and they got a way to cook. Salvador Dali put together art and dreams and came out with surrealism. Louis Carter put together a clock and wristbands and created the watch. Then Charles Darwin put together a series of ideas he got during his life and came out with the natural selection theory. We have to get all the elements. It's something really important. We have to get elements to put them together and to come up with some new ideas. And something that we can do is that we can get out of our rut. It means that we have to look for different ways to do the same thing. For example, getting different ways to go to your jobs or to your schools every single day. It is important because you will notice that as a result of this, you will learn from the environment you are surrounded by. We have to pay attention and to learn how to see, because to see is not the same than just to look. Let's move to the next main point, that is how to get ideas. Jack Foster, the writer of the book How to Get Ideas, shares 10 ideas that help us to condition our minds to become more creative people and to get more ideas. And these ideas are: have fun, become more like a child, become idea prone, visualize success, rejoice in failure, get more inputs, screw up your courage, team up with energy, rethink your thinking, and learn how to combine. Finally, I would like to talk to you about creativity. Creativity is to put your ideas to work. In the Creative at Work website we read, creativity is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. Creativity is the act of putting our ideas to work or in action, and ideas without put in action have no value. In addition, good ideas without action tend to be forgotten. What separates the creative from the not so creative isn't so much the ability to come up with ideas, but the ability to trust them, or to trust ourselves to realize them. This was said by Dustin Wax in an article he written called Where Do Ideas Come From? Try to imagine an artist having several ideas to create a paint without the capacity to believe in his or in her ideas to paint, or thinking a scientist having great ideas to solve pollution problems in the world, but doubting about his capacity to solve this problem. Or imagine a little child of 6 years old trying to create things with really good ideas, but without doing it. Finally, I would like to highlight some important information I've been sharing here in this night. And the first thing is that ideas come from all the elements or knowledge we have in our minds, and also from those people who we are surrounded by. There are ways, always there are ways to get ideas. Creativity is the process of putting ideas to work. So if you feel that you are not a creative person, you have now information, so you can develop your creativity. I would like to leave you guys with a challenge. After this meeting, go to your home and think in 2 ideas that came from the knowledge that you already have. Try to put those ideas together, and the ideas that you get, write them down in paper. After that, start working on these ideas. And I will invite you to enjoy your life creating in a conscious way, and I know that you really can do it. So thank you guys for being here and for being part of this presentation.